Ladies and gentlemen, G.H. Choi with Misty's Dog Academy. Here is your free dog training tip, day number 2. Okay, if you missed the first day, go back to our post last week, Wednesday, I believe, and that was free dog training tip number 1. There are some YouTube videos down there you can look at. Follow that, and it'll set you up for our second lesson. So, our second tip. Dog training tip for the day is don't walk your dog. It's crazy, sounds counterproductive. But here's the thing, a lot of people walk their dog, but they're struggling on the walk. So don't walk your dog, guys. So we started our session. This is her second time walking with me. So she's pretty easy right now. But the first walking session that we had was out front in my driveway. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because here's the thing, the walk isn't just a walk. The walk is a relationship building exercise, okay? The walk is where I really, really hone in on our communication skills. So we've done some slip lead work. She's been, every time she was out of her crate, from the crate to the backyard, from the backyard to the crate, from the crate to place, from anywhere in the house, she's been wearing her slip lead. So she's already familiar with leash pressure communication. Yes and no. When leash pressure is on, that means nope, and you got to turn it off. And as soon as you turn it off, it's yes. So here's a quick demonstration of leash pressure communication, right? I know she already knows sit. Everybody teaches their dog to sit. The problem is that their dog doesn't always sit on command when distractions come into play. So we call that proofing your commands around distractions. Proofing means building reliability, okay? And this is where a lot of dog owners fall short on, is their dog only knows how to perform a command when there's food in it for them, when there's something in it for them, or when there's no distractions. And when distractions come into play, your dog struggles. So here's a quick demo of what leash pressure communication looks like, right? Leash pressure goes up, sit, good. Because we're still new to this, I'm still giving her a verbal cue. I'm still letting her know what I want. So when I'm ready to step off, I'm going to give her a light little tap on the leash. Come on, good. Right there. Look how gentle that is, guys. Everyone thinks that prong collars and e-collars are a last resort for training. And I am telling you this right now, everybody who says that has been to at least 2 or 3 other different trainers before they get tired of spending the money and coming to people like me. So do yourself a favor and start using these tools as soon as you can. I personally would put a prong collar on a puppy as early as 15 weeks. As early as 13 weeks, actually. I would put an e-collar on a puppy as early as 15 weeks, because that's where they start developing habits. That's when they start pushing boundaries, okay? And I'd much rather prevent them from doing that, because it's so much easier than having to undo bad habits. So, again, when I'm going to slow to a stop, and she should automatically sit. And because she's not, I'm going to give her leash pressure, leash guidance. I'm just applying pressure up, okay? I'm not yanking or anything. I'm just applying pressure up so she feels it, and I know she feels it. And then I'm going to pair it with something that she understands. Sit. Okay? She's not doing it, so I'm going to try it again. Sit. Good. And as soon as she does, release pressure. Okay? And when we're ready to step off, let's go. Just a quick little movement of the leash, okay? When I'm switching directions, like, look at how awesome that focus is. Look at that check-in. Look at how aware she is of me next to her. That's the thing about a lot of the dogs that we see, is that they're on autopilot. They're on their own fucking program, and they do whatever the hell that they want. Owner be damned. And here's the thing, handler awareness is a beautiful thing, because I am clearly leading her right now, and she's following. Guys, understand that dogs, most dogs who are nervous, insecure, because this is really what she is. She's just really nervous and insecure deep down inside, okay? Dogs like her don't want to be doing these things. They don't want to be lunging out like that. They don't want to be acting a fool like that. They do it because they've never been taught otherwise. They do it because they've never known any other way, right? So, She's doing all the work here. All I'm doing is I'm holding onto the leash and she's following me. And look at how like relaxed and soft she looks. It's a little bit of relief. Every time these dogs come in for our programs, like we just see a huge, like just sigh of relief on them. We're like, finally somebody gets it. Finally somebody gets it. So guys, understand behaviors. When your dog is acting a fool like that, it's really a cry for help. Okay? It's really a cry for help. It's your dog saying, I'm uncomfortable, I'm struggling, I don't know what else to do. Step in and help them. And by helping them, I mean telling them that no. Telling them no. No, this is not acceptable. No, this is not safe. No, this behavior is unsat. Okay? That's the thing. Once the dog has a firm, clear understanding of no, nope. Sit. Good girl. Once your dog has a firm, clear understanding of no, life's a breeze. Life's a breeze. Because people don't have issues with yes. People don't have issues with their dog being on, turning on, being on constantly, moving around, running around, jumping around, acting a fool, acting out. People don't have an issue with that. They have an issue with no. They have an issue with teaching their dog to stop. They have an issue with their dog being still and being off. That's the problem that we see with a lot of dog owners. So the issue isn't she is not happy or she's good. The issue isn't she wants to do these things. She does it because she just doesn't know any other way. Come on. Good. Good job. Look at that chicken. Yes. And that's these guys are so awesome. You like, once you give a dog that clear direction and that structure, even the best dogs, guys, even the best dogs, because I see some of the best dogs and the best temperamented dogs out there grow into complete fucking assholes because nobody is giving them structure. Nobody is giving them clear direction. Nobody is teaching them the value of no, right? And nobody is teaching them how to use that energy into something productive, all right? So of course the dog is going to go out looking for it on its own. Okay, so you either fulfill those needs or they do it on their own. Guys, just some thoughts for today. So, again, guys, dog training tip, day number 2. Good girl. Do not walk your dog. Cute. Good. This is it. This is how I'm keeping her focus and her engagement, because she never knows when I'm going to stop. She never knows when I'm going to switch directions. Good. And this is how I'm keeping her little brain focused on me. Good. And see how gentle and minimal my direction is. Like, she's doing it all on her own because it's very clear and it's very clear. It gives her clarity. She completely understands this, right? So for all of you out there who are like, oh, prong collars are terrible, e-collars are terrible, you people who usually say that have the shittiest dogs. So just some word of advice, guys. Yes, good girl. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. It's a great walking session. So we'll post more later. G H Choi with Misused Dog Academy. Everybody have a good day. Bye.